Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. I'm in a weird mood. I don't know if I should be recording. We're gonna give it a shot. I have been sitting here just experimenting, and I did something, and the first attempt was pretty much a fail, but I think I learned enough to maybe be okay with the second attempt, and I thought I would just take you along for the ride for the second attempt in case it works. Then I wouldn't have to do it again. If it doesn't work, well, then you're probably just not going to see this video. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to try to join some quilt-as-you-go pieces. I hate joining all the ways that I've seen. I don't like really any of them. I even did one that it's a pretty popular video. I'll link down below to that. It would be okay for me to do for smaller projects, but I would not want to do it for a whole quilt. I did a tote bag, if I remember right. I will show you that. That one was okay. But I just want something sloppy that can be okay for like tote bags or pet beds, pet blankets, a little quilt. You know how I love making little blankies for the pets. And I'm going to make 2 blocks, and I'm going to show you how we don't have to be concerned about anything for this. It can be very scrappy and all that. All right. I am starting with some batting scraps. This happens to be 100% cotton batting. You can use flannel, or if you want to use polyester, I guess you could. I think it would be kind of weird maybe for this one. So maybe flannel or just extra cotton. I don't know. Just do whatever you want. And then since I'm making 2 blocks, I have 2 pieces of the batting. And I have 2 tops. This is a mottled yellow, and this one is a blue. And then I have for backing 2 pieces of, the hell's this shit called? Muslin. Now, I went by the size of my scraps. I want it bigger than the finished size. I'm going to be able to trim this to 4 inches. So I just laid this down on scraps and just cut scraps bigger. It doesn't matter at all what the size is. So let's start with the blue one, and we're just going to make a sandwich. Now I'm using clear thread because that's what I put to join the 2 squares together, and I just don't feel like putting another, thread color in to do the actual quilting, which by the way, I don't enjoy. So let's do this. Okay, batting, no, this stuff. Muslin. What the hell's wrong with me? So I told you, very, very weird mood today. Well, actually, it's tonight. And so muslin, or if you use something, you want the print side down. Like if you were making a tote and you want a pretty lining, then you would have the print side showing down. And then this stuff, and then this with the print side up. All right? Now, for quilting, I'm just going to make some swirly lines because I don't feel like worrying about straight lines being straight or evenly spaced or anything like that. And I don't like quilting. I would like to do and to learn more free motion quilting. I would like that because that would be very artsy to me. But I don't care. Okay, let's put it this way. I can't stand fucking walking feet. I know they're a necessity in the quilting world. And for those who can use that and love it, it is. It's very good because it doesn't make your stuff bunch up. But I don't like it. I don't like that big clunky thing there. I don't like that I can't really see around it. I don't like that it makes sticking my little tags under there and cutting them off in the back harder to do. I don't like it. Don't like it. I just don't like it. So I'm going to do some chain piecing. So let's get, this other sandwich made. So muslin, that, and then the print side up. This yellow is very, very pale. How are you enjoying the show so far, huh? Okay, I'm just going to make a swirly line, and I don't care because we're going to trim this. Whoops, I'm on zigzag. Can't do that. So I'm doing a straight stitch, and I actually want a kind of a long stitch because I don't want this to take all night. So I don't know, long. And I'm just swirling around. Oh shit, what's happening? Something's stuck. Ran out of bobbin thread. All right, for the sake of this video, I just threw some brown thread for the bottom. Ideally, for the quilting part, you know, obviously you want the top thread to be what goes good with your top fabric, and you want the bottom thread to be whatever you want. And like I said, I have clear, is it acrylic? I don't remember what the fiber is. It's man-made, obviously. It's plastic. Let's put it that way. And then I have brown underneath. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to send my other one through. Now I'm clipping the one in the back, and I'm going to send it through again, and I'm just going to just make some swirly lines going down. Hate this part. I don't even like quilts. I don't like quilts. I like blankets. Where's all this stupid thread coming from? From way over there. I shouldn't be recording. I'm going to make more enemies than usual. We're getting there. I am kind of like, you know, holding this taut. And you can wear like weirdo gloves that help you to do that. So if I hate quilting, why do I make quilt stuff? It's because I love the piecing. All right. Boy, could I have been any closer to that edge with all this fabric. Oh, it didn't pucker too bad. Last time I had a lot of funky stuff going on, so you can see my swirly lines. I don't know, they're wavy. Let's give it that word. And this is where it was white thread, and then it's brown thread. So that's all I did. And this is not to show you how to do this. You quilt your pieces any way you want. I just want to show you a very, a really shitty-ass way to join them. I'm going to go trim these to 4 inches square. Don't go away. It always amazes me how much better things look when they're trimmed. Again, ignore my actual quilting technique. Okay, here's the deal. Now, my machine is broken. It has been forever. It will be forever. I can only do a very narrow zigzag, but you would want to do a wide zigzag, probably the widest that you can do on your machine. I am going to just butt these up against each other. That's it. I'm going to butt them up, and I'm going to zigzag on the top. Now, what happened to me the last time, because I have a narrow zigzag, I didn't catch everything on the back. So, if you wanted to, you could always take, I have a scrap right here, just a piece of muslin scrap, and, like, make it be a Band-Aid. You could cut this, glue it there with your glue stick, and then you could turn it, and maybe we could do that, and maybe just do a straight stitch on each side to help you hold that together. But I don't know if I want to go through all that, but that's an idea. I'm just going to wing it, and I'm going to do a zigzag stitch, sadly a narrow one. But now we want the stitch to be short. We want a lot of zigzagging, and that's why I use a clear thread, because I don't care for the looks of zigzag all that much. I don't. So I'm going to just do the best that I can, and I'm going to kind of really push them together, and I might need a little lift here to get on it. I lift my foot to kind of make sure it's under there, and me do a fine zigzag. I wish I could go wide. And you just keep the line of them butted up, right in the center of your foot. So you make sure the needle is touching one side, then the other side. I need a wider zigzag. Oh my God. Okay, let's marvel at the front at this point. It looks like I caught everything. Look at that. It's like an invisible join. Now, ooh, I did a pretty good job in the back. Just pretty good. But you can see how narrow my zigzag is. See, I didn't quite catch it up here. But you totally would with a wide zigzag. I mean, hell, you can get a pretty damn wide zigzag on most machines. And you would absolutely be catching both sides. Look at that. I just really like this. Again, you would be able to wash that with a wider zigzag. I would not use a narrow zigzag like that and trust that to hold up in the wash. It doesn't make it any stiffer than an actual quilt is, which is why I don't like quilts. But, you know, I think that, I think it would actually be okay for a quilt. And you could use a white thread if you want, or whatever color you want. And if you like zigzag, well then show off your zigzagging skills. Doesn't matter to me. I just think it's a cool way to join. Like the easiest I've ever seen. But I know it's not like a professional kind of join that quilters are after. But if you're making a tote bag or something, you know, have at it. Okay, so now let's look at my practice piece. I had one going up and down, one going sideways. I didn't care for that. You can see I zigzagged the shit out of it because I was just trying to practice with different things, and I did that little band-aid on the back where I stuck some there. But now let's see how it would be if I can, you know, if I can join those together. Now I could trim right there. It's got a little bump, but this looks pretty good. So let's give it a try. Let's, shall we? Shall we do that? Oh, I'm so scared. Let's go. Oh, me likey this. Okay, I did a pretty good job joining. Again, I will repeat one more time for those of you who don't understand. I need a wider zigzag. Okay, totally didn't catch. You know, and I expect that because like I said, it's, you know, it's like hard to do that. But just give this a try for the hell of it. Maybe you'll come up with a way to use this method of just butting stuff up next to each other and doing a wide, close zigzag. All right? See, I didn't catch it at all down there. Let's fix that. Don't let that scare you. That's only because I don't have a wide zigzag. I think it would be really easy. Try it. And I think you'll like it. Give it a shot. Don't be afraid to experiment. Like I said, we get ideas by trying things. So, pretty cool, I think. All right, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit. That's what I felt like doing tonight, just hanging out with you for a little bit and playing with fabric. So, please subscribe, and I'll be back with more soon. Bye.